Trying to drive out of freaking town to go hunting upstate. Stuck in traffic at 7:45. We got 5 hours of drive and a truck swap. Oh, I love Florida traffic. Just split off, me and my buddy. New management area to me. It's pretty cool. There's an old road right there. I'm basically gonna go just riding the bike along and look until I find a real defined trail. Should be rutting right now, so basically gonna try and find a travel route. Feel fancy on the e-bike. Alright, so I'm about 200 yards from the e-bike. Got off the main trail. I'm trying to just skip along the edge of this swamp. As usual, bug in the swamp. I got a fresh rub in front of me. It's a tree with vines. I want to find a really heavy trail along the edge of the swamp, and then I'm going to set up. Try to keep the wind blowing my scent over the swamp. Very pretty woods. Very, very pretty woods. Alright, I just got down in this bottom. I'm trying to find a trail, but they're not hammering these scrapes, but there's a bunch of scrapes down in here. I want to try and find a trail leading in here. Scrape, licking branch, scrape. I'm assuming they're using that as a licking branch. Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Looks like there was another one over here too. Alright, I found where I'm gonna set up. I got a lot of tracks. About 4 or 5 fresh rubs that are done within the last couple days, it looks like. There's a ton of tracks, no scrapes where I want them to be. I might move up about another 30 yards as a clearing, but here's what we're looking at. There's a rub there. There's a rub over there. That's a rub, and then there's 2 more back in front of the, right that way. A lot of rubs right in here. Just gotta find a spot to sit where I can see. Alright, I gotta do this quick. It's really, really late. I found a tree. outside, so that's got no raindrops in it. I got a bunch of fresh acorns dropping over here. There's a couple old rubs through here, and there's fresh rubs going all the way up to here, so I'm hoping I get up in this tree, I can shoot that way, and then I can shoot through a gap there, and then I can shoot if something's behind me here. So, you know, bam, bam, a little bit over here. We gotta get going. It's 5:30. Alright, we're set up about 18 feet high. I don't want to be directly over this rub and scrape, but the woods are just limited. I like what I got. Fresh rubs, fresh tracks, a lot of tracks, actually a lot of rubs. No big hammer scrapes, but a lot of tracks in here too, so my view is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Got some good shooting lanes, to be honest. There's a rub in that scrape right there. So it's hard to tell on camera, but this is a gully. The rubs come up in a string and go back behind me, up along the edge of some thick stuff. Looks like there's another trail going out that way. So yeah, if one comes, I can shoot that. That's expected shot opportunity. I'm hoping they don't come directly here, but if he does, I'm, shooting that big heavy cut on contact. So, yeah, if maybe he'll come this way, get a broadside shot. I can't shoot that far, obviously, but also there's a rub back over here and a fresh scrape. And then the rubs continue up this little drain, like there's like an old lane or something, trail. They go right over that log right back there. So if one comes that way, perfect shot. If one comes this way, perfect shot. And if one comes in here, he's getting it brisketed. It's dark, o'clock. Time to find my way out of here because I don't have really a route to get out. Just gonna find it out on the way out.
It's my spot, that area that I'm talking about going to now. There have been like 6 or 7 different.
Shooting light, which sucks, but I gotta get going. It's thick. It's very thick. Just had another deer skirt to my left, and there's a ton of turkeys in here. Holy crap. A lot. Come on, big buck, big buck, big buck. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's my big buck Juju? Ain't seen one all year. Need a big buck. couch is up to my belly.